Have you ever wondered if science could actually destroy the world? Today, we're diving into the top 10 scientific experiments that push boundaries so far they risk catastrophic consequences, some even threatening the survival of humanity itself. Before we get into these high-risk experiments, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into science's wildest stories. Science has brought incredible progress, but some experiments have come dangerously close to disaster. In this video, we'll explore 10 chilling scientific tests that could have, and maybe still could, cause unimaginable damage. Let's get started. 10. Artificial superintelligence development. The race to create artificial general intelligence that surpasses human capabilities carries existential risks that leading AI researchers have repeatedly warned about. Unlike narrow AI systems that perform specific tasks, artificial superintelligence would possess cognitive abilities exceeding humans across all domains. The danger lies in control and alignment problems. An ASI system might pursue goals misaligned with human welfare, optimizing for objectives in ways we never intended. What makes this particularly concerning is the potential for an intelligence explosion, where a superintelligent system rapidly improves itself, creating ever more powerful iterations faster than humans could intervene. Organizations like DeepMind, OpenAI, and various government research labs are advancing toward AGI with few regulatory guardrails. Even more worrying, an ASI could potentially access critical infrastructure, manipulate financial systems, or develop novel weapons technologies without obvious limitations once deployed. 9. Strangelets and quark matter creation. Particle physics experiments attempting to create exotic states of matter could theoretically trigger catastrophic chain reactions. Strangelets, hypothetical particles composed of strange quarks, could potentially convert ordinary matter they contact into more strangelets through a runaway process. Before the Large Hadron Collider was activated, physicists had to formally evaluate whether high-energy collisions might produce these dangerous particles. While most scientists concluded the risk was negligible, the consequences would be so severe that even an infinitesimal probability warrants concern. The conversion process, if it began, could potentially transform Earth into a dense strange matter object roughly the size of a football field. What makes this scenario particularly troubling is that we lack complete certainty about how exotic matter behaves under extreme conditions, meaning risk calculations rely on theoretical models rather than empirical observations. Future higher-energy colliders will push these boundaries even further. 8. Engineered pandemic creation. The development of engineered pathogens through gain-of-function research poses catastrophic biohazard risks. In specialized laboratories, scientists deliberately modify infectious organisms to increase transmissibility, virulence, or host range, ostensibly to prepare defenses against natural pandemic threats. What makes this research particularly dangerous is the potential for accidental release or bioterrorism applications. With advancing genetic tools like CRISPR, creating enhanced pathogens has become increasingly accessible. The most concerning experiments involve respiratory viruses with high lethality, like modified influenza strains designed with increased transmissibility. Dual-use research oversight remains inconsistent globally, with varying standards for containment and risk assessment. A worst-case scenario could involve a genetically engineered pathogen combining high transmissibility with severe virulence and novel mechanisms that evade existing medical countermeasures, potentially claiming billions of lives if released, intentionally or accidentally, from laboratory containment. 7. Nanotechnology gray goo scenario. Self-replicating nanotechnology represents one of the most notorious theoretical extinction risks. The gray goo scenario envisions molecular-sized machines programmed to self-replicate using materials from their environment, potentially consuming all organic matter to build copies of themselves. What makes this particularly concerning is the exponential growth potential. Nanobots that double every hour could theoretically consume the entire biosphere within days. While current nanotechnology remains primitive compared to this scenario, Research in programmable matter, molecular manufacturing, and autonomous microsystems continues advancing rapidly. The most worrying aspect is that nanotechnology development occurs across thousands of laboratories worldwide with minimal coordinated oversight regarding replication safeguards. 6. Quantum vacuum collapse triggering. Some physics experiments exploring the universe's vacuum risk triggering vacuum decay, a sudden, unstoppable shift to a more stable state that would destroy everything at light speed. Though extremely unlikely, this catastrophic event could happen without warning. High-energy accelerators recreate early universe conditions, edging closer to this theoretical danger. So safety reviews are crucial as experiments reach higher energies. 5. Geoengineering climate interventions. Geoengineering plans to cool the planet, like spraying reflective particles into the atmosphere, risk causing huge side effects, such as disrupting rain patterns and hurting food supplies for billions. These large-scale actions can't be contained by borders, and ocean methods might kill marine life by depleting oxygen. The biggest danger is that some countries might act alone, triggering global disasters like famine, faster ice melt, and ecosystem collapse. 4. Antimatter containment failure. Antimatter releases huge energy when it meets normal matter. 1 gram could cause a nuclear-sized explosion. Labs now produce tiny amounts, but as storage grows for uses like space travel, the risk of containment failure rises. A leak near people could be catastrophic, making flawless safety crucial despite complex technology and human error. 3. Biological de-extinction gone wrong. De-extinction efforts using genetic engineering risk releasing organisms with dangerous, unpredictable effects. Scientists splice ancient DNA into modern relatives to revive species like woolly mammoths, but these creatures might carry hidden pathogens or become invasive. The biggest concern is accidentally bringing back extinct viruses or bacteria, especially from permafrost, which modern life isn't prepared to fight. Without strict containment and impact studies, these projects could unleash harmful diseases or ecological chaos that spread uncontrollably before we can respond. 2. Runaway fusion reactions. Nuclear fusion experiments, aiming to replicate the sun's power by creating plasma hotter than 100 million degrees, promise clean energy but carry some theoretical risks. Using powerful lasers, magnetic fields, and new fuels, researchers explore extreme, poorly understood conditions. The biggest worry is a runaway fusion reaction that could escape containment. While major disasters destroying the planet are extremely unlikely, failures in future high-powered reactors like ITER could cause serious localized damage near populated areas despite strict safety measures. 1. Creation of micro-black holes. One of the most controversial doomsday fears involves microscopic black holes created in particle accelerators that might grow instead of evaporating as physics currently predicts. Some speculative theories suggest extra dimensions could let these tiny black holes absorb matter, starting slowly but eventually consuming Earth from the inside. Before the Large Hadron Collider started, safety reviews ruled this risk nearly impossible based on known physics and cosmic data. Still, as future accelerators reach higher energies, these concerns must be re-examined. The scariest part, if it began, the black hole would be impossible to stop, growing silently for years before engulfing the planet. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.